Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers report the fallout between Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, and her mother, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, exploded after Curtis Ashford, Donald Turner, exposed Nina's steamy fling with Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson. Willow is reeling from the betrayal, especially since Drew is her fiancé, and the fans are gushing that this could shatter their fragile mother-daughter bond. After the last couple of years of Nina trying to reform herself for Willow's sake, will this scandal send her spiraling back to her scheming ways? Could Nina's dark turn threaten any hope of a relationship with Willow in the future? Willow thought she had finally built a connection with Nina, but Curtis' revelation about Nina's affair with Drew has fans dishing out their real feelings. Willow's devastation runs deep. Not only has Drew betrayed her, but her mother's role in the scandal feels like a knife to the heart. Nina spent so long trying to be good enough for Willow, curbing her manipulative streak and making amends she never thought she would, but this fling could undo it all. Now we're left wondering if Willow will cut Nina out for good, or if her pain will push her to confront her mother head-on. Will this betrayal end their bond forever? If Willow cuts Nina out of her life at this point, it's going to leave both of them without the support they were previously receiving from each other. Being as close as they were, the sudden chasm between them will create quite the void. Willow might be busy with her new husband and stepdaughter, with plenty of concerns about her own children on her mind, but Nina is going to have a tough go at filling her time. You know what they say about idle hands. Will Nina lash out at Curtis for telling Willow the truth just to save Portia Robinson, Brooke Kerr, and if so, will she take Portia down with her for drugging Drew just to retaliate against Curtis? Examining this mother-daughter clash, Nina's potential slide back to villainy looms large. Will Willow forgive her mother's betrayal with Drew, or will Nina's spiral, fueled by rejection, unleash chaos, like sabotaging Curtis or digging up dirt on Drew to finally take him down for good? Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, protective as ever, could take a surprising stance and rally behind Willow, escalating the feud now that she isn't such a fan of Nina's again. Some fans are itching for Nina to drift back to her old ways, while others pray she holds true to the woman she has finally grown up to be. Stay tuned to see if Nina's dark side resurfaces or if Willow finds a way to heal. General Hospital is never short on drama, but the brewing conflict between Nina Reeves and Willow Tate promises to ignite Port Charles in a way that could change everything for both women. Nina's betrayal has pushed Willow to her breaking point, and fans are left wondering if this will be the moment that finally drives Nina back to her dangerous dark side. For months, Nina has been walking a fine line between redemption and relapse, trying desperately to mend her fractured relationships with her daughter and those closest to her, but every choice she makes seems to push her further into a corner. This latest betrayal has the potential to destroy any progress she has made and send her spiraling down a familiar and destructive path. At the center of this explosive storyline is the fragile truce between Nina and Willow, a relationship that has been built on shaky ground ever since the shocking reveal that Nina is Willow's biological mother. Despite the initial resentment, Willow eventually opened herself up enough to try and form some semblance of a relationship with Nina, but that trust has always been conditional. Nina's past manipulations and her long history of scheming have never been forgotten by Willow, who has been cautious every step of the way. Unfortunately, Nina's recent actions have given Willow every reason to slam the door on their fragile bond, leaving Nina isolated and furious. The betrayal in question is tied to Nina's pattern of making rushed decisions that end up hurting those she claims to love, and this time it may have gone too far. According to sources close to General Hospital, Nina's latest move is not only devastating to Willow, but also to her relationship with Sonny Corinthos, which has already been on shaky ground. Nina's inability to stay out of other people's business has been her downfall time and time again, and now it appears she has crossed a line she can't easily walk back. Willow's fury is said to be palpable, and for good reason, access to her life, and even allowing her to spend time with her grandchildren. Willow feels as if she has been repaid with nothing but betrayal. The fallout from this revelation will reportedly lead to an explosive confrontation that could undo any progress Nina has made since her more villainous days. This betrayal may also serve as the catalyst for a much darker transformation in Nina. For a long time, Nina has been trying to prove to the world and to herself that she has changed, that she is no longer the scheming, manipulative woman who once tore apart lives without hesitation, but the constant rejection and judgment from those around her, particularly Carly, and now Willow has worn her down. Nina is a character who thrives when pushed to the edge, and if history repeats itself, she may once again lean into her more ruthless instincts when she feels cornered. Fans of General Hospital know this pattern well. When Nina feels betrayed, she strikes back, and she tends to do so in ways that leave lasting damage across Port Charles. One of the biggest questions this storyline raises is how Sonny will react if Nina begins to spiral. While he has been patient with her in the past, Sonny has little tolerance for deception, especially after the SEC scandal that nearly destroyed his relationship with her. Nina's betrayal of Willow could put Sonny in an impossible position, forcing him to choose between the woman he loves and the family ties he has always respected. If Sonny sides with Willow, or even remains neutral, it could send Nina over the edge and make her feel abandoned all over again, which in turn could push her further toward her old manipulative habits. This potential turn for Nina could also reignite old rivalries that many viewers have been missing. For instance, if Nina does indeed embrace her darker impulses, it is only a matter of time before she once again clashes with Carly Corinthos. Their feud has been one of the most iconic rivalries on the show, and if Nina starts scheming again, Carly will undoubtedly be one of her primary targets. Willow may also find herself in an even more precarious position, as Nina could start using her anger as fuel for revenge. And if Nina feels she has lost everything, including Sonny, she may decide she has nothing left to lose. This is when Nina is at her most dangerous. Yet even with the potential for this major dark turn, there is also an emotional core to this storyline. Nina's desperation for love and acceptance has always been the root of her problems. Her betrayal of Willow likely didn't come from a place of malice, but from fear and insecurity. Unfortunately for Nina, her impulsive decisions often make her look calculating and cold, even when she is simply trying to hold on to the people she loves. This tragic flaw is what has made Nina such a compelling character to watch, because even at her worst, there is still a part of her that longs to be understood. Willow's reaction to Nina's betrayal is also set to be a defining moment for her character. For years, Willow has been the calm, steady moral compass in Port Charles, but Nina's actions may finally push her to unleash a side of herself that we rarely see. Willow's anger is not just about the betrayal itself, but about the painful reminder that Nina may never truly change, and that keeping her in her life may only bring more chaos. This could lead to Willow cutting ties with Nina completely, which would devastate Nina and leave her feeling more isolated than ever. Fans are also speculating about what this means for other characters connected to this storyline. Michael could be pulled into the fray if Willow turns to him for support, and Nina could retaliate by targeting him in some way. Meanwhile, Drew and Carly, who have always been vocal about their distrust of Nina, might feel vindicated, further alienating Nina from any potential allies. The stage is clearly being set for a major confrontation that will ripple through multiple storylines across the canvas. General Hospital thrives on redemption arcs and character downfalls, and Nina's current predicament has the potential to deliver both. If she succumbs to her darker impulses, she could become one of the show's most formidable antagonists again. However, if this betrayal and its consequences force Nina to confront her flaws and change for real, it could also mark the beginning of her ultimate redemption. Either way, this storyline ensures that Nina remains one of the most fascinating and unpredictable characters in Port Charles. For now, all eyes are on Nina and how she will handle the fallout from her betrayal. Will she fight to repair her relationship with Willow, or will she embrace the anger, rejection, and pain that have haunted her for years and transform back into the dangerous force of nature she once was, the answers will determine not just her future but. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.